Firebase, Back for App, BaaS, Backend Endless, AWS Amplify. These names might not mean much to you now, but by the end of this video, you know exactly which one to choose, which could save your app. We're going to be counting down the top 5 backend as a service solutions that are revolutionizing app development. Stay tuned to find out which one is right for you. Hi there, I'm Sahil Bora, a software engineer based in Melbourne, Australia with over 5+ years of industry experience specializing in developing mobile apps that integrate with embedded devices. And if you're new here, smash that subscribe button down below. So let's break it down. The backend is like the engine of your car. You don't see it, but without it, you're not going anywhere. This is where all the magic happens. Storing data, handling user authentication, processing requests, and so much more. For most apps, it's not just important, it is absolutely crucial. Now here's where things get a little tricky. Building a custom backend from scratch, it's not for the faint heart. We're talking serious time and money here. How much, you might be asking? Well, depending on what you need, a robust backend can set you back between anywhere from $20,000 to over $100,000. And time, you're looking at least 3 to 6 months minimum, even before your app sees the light of day. Backend issues are silent startup killers. They can sneak up to you with scalability challenges when your user base suddenly explodes, or leaves you vulnerable to security breaches that can destroy user trust. And let's not forget about the headaches of integrating with third-party services. These problems can overwhelm your app development team and can drain your resources faster than you can say server error. But hold on, don't panic yet. What if I told you there's a way to sidestep these backend nightmares? A solution that can save you months of development time and tens of thousands of dollars. Enter Backend as a Service, or BaaS for short. It's a game changer that's revolutionizing how startups build apps. With BaaS, you can set up your backend in days, not months. It handles all the complex backend stuff, letting you focus on what really matters, making your app awesome. So what exactly is a backend as a service? Think of it as your app's behind the scenes powerhouse, ready to go right out of the box. Instead of building a backend from scratch, a BaaS provides all the essential components you need. It's like having a team of backend experts at your fingertips without the hefty price tag. Now let's compare the traditional way of doing things. In the past, creating a backend meant months of coding, testing, and troubleshooting. You need to set up servers, create databases, implement security measures, and the list goes on and on. It was time-consuming and expensive, and frankly a huge headache for many app developers. But with a BaaS, you've got all this and more ready to use from day one. Let's break down some of the key features. Firstly, you've got databases that can store and manage all your app's data. Then there's user authentication right out of the gate, keeping your users' information safe and secure. APIs are included, making it easier for your app to communicate with other services, and perhaps most importantly, a BaaS offers scalability. As a user base grows, your backend grows with it. No extra work required. But which BaaS should you choose? There are several great options out there, each with its own strengths. So how much can a BaaS really save your startup? While exact figures can vary, it's not uncommon for startups to save tens of thousands of dollars in development costs. And time savings? You could be looking to cut down your development time by 50% or more by using a BaaS. So this means that you can get your app to market faster and generating revenue sooner and staying ahead of the competition. But choosing the right BaaS is crucial because each platform has its own strengths and ideal use cases. We're going to be breaking down the top BaaS providers, comparing their features, pricing, and ease of use. We'll help you find the perfect match for your startup's unique needs. Imagine having a backend powerhouse that's perfectly fits your app's needs right out of the box. But with so many options, how do you choose? It's time to put these BaaS giants head to head and find your ideal match. Let's break down the comparison criteria. We're going to be looking at 3 key factors: features, pricing, and ease of use. These elements will help us determine which BaaS is best suited for different types of startups and app ideas. But here's the thing, choosing the wrong BaaS can still lead to headaches down the road. You might find yourself limited by scalability issues, struggling with complex pricing structures, or realizing too late that a crucial feature is missing. This is why it is essential to understand each platform's strengths and weaknesses. Let's start with Google Firebase, Google's popular BaaS offering. It's a comprehensive solution that's great for small to medium-sized application. Firebase shines with its real-time database, making it perfect for apps that need instant data synchronization. However, its no SQL structure can be tricky if you need complex queries. Next up is BaaS for App, an open source based on the BaaS framework. It's known for its speed and its development and scalability. If you're looking for a platform that offers both cloud and self-hosted options, BaaS for App might be your go-to choice. Speaking of BaaS, it's another open source container that supports a wide range of front-end technologies. It's free to download, which is great for those on a tight budget, but keep in mind there's no host version available, so you'll need to handle all the deployment yourself. Backendless brings some uniqueness to the table with its visual programming capabilities. If you want to create backend logic without coding, this platform might be a game changer for your startup. And last but not least, we have AWS Amplify, as it's a robust solution that leverages the power of Amazon Web Services. If you're planning to scale big and fast, Amplify's vast array of features and pay-as-you-go model could be very attractive. Now, I know you might be thinking of bootstrapping your startups, so let's talk about the best free tier option. After comparing the offerings, BaaS for App stands out with its generous free tier and affordable $5 a month shared hosting plan. It provides a set of solid features without breaking the bank, making it an excellent choice for startups just getting off the ground. If you're feeling a bit overwhelmed with all these BaaS options, don't worry, I've got your back. We'll walk through a simple framework that can help you pick the right BaaS for your startup. It's all about matching your needs with the right solution. First things first, let's talk about the common mistakes startups make when choosing a BaaS. Many founders get dazzled by the flashy features that they might never use, or they pick a provider that's way too complex for their current needs. Others might go for the cheapest option without considering long-term scalability. These missteps can lead to wasted time, money, and a whole lot of frustration down the road. So what you should focus on, these are the three key factors to consider. The app complexity, the scalability needs, and the budget. So let's break down these bit by bit. So the app complexity is about does your app need to do? Are you building a simple note-taking app or a complex social network? For simpler apps, a straightforward BaaS like Firebase might be perfect. But if you're dealing with complex data relationships or you need more customization, you might want to look at options like BaaS for App or AWS Amplify. Next up is scalability. Think about what you want the app to be in a year or even 5 years' time. If you're aiming for rapid growth, you'll want your app that can handle a sudden influx of users without breaking a sweat. AWS Amplify is a powerhouse in this department, but don't count on options like BaaS for App or Firebase, which offers solid scalability features. And of course, there's the budget to consider. If you're bootstrapping, you might want to start with a BaaS that offers a generous free tier, like BaaS for App. But remember, as your app grows, your needs and your cost will too. Look for providers with transparent pricing that scales your success. Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all solution. Your perfect BaaS depends on your unique situation. But with this framework, you're now equipped to make an informed decision that aligns with your startup's goals and resources. So take a moment to reflect on your app idea. What's its complexity level? How fast do you expect to grow? And what's your budget that you're looking at? With these questions in mind, you're ready to choose a BaaS that will set your startup for success. Trust me, making the right choice will save you countless headaches down the road. So we've covered a lot of ground here, but the key takeaway is clear. Backend as a service is a game changer for startups. It's not just about saving time and money, though that's certainly a big part of it. BaaS gives you the power to focus on what truly matters, building an app that users will truly love. So what's next? It's time to take action. Choosing a BaaS provider that fits your needs and start building. Don't worry if you need help getting started. There are tons of resources out there. Many BaaS providers offer free trials of the services so that you can test the waters without the risk. Remember, your app has the potential to change the world. With BaaS, you can bring that idea to life without getting bogged down in back-end complexities. And if you need help implementing your app idea, click on the link below and book a free call with me, and we'll discuss how I can help you out on bringing your app vision to life. Thank you so much for watching, and if this video has helped you a lot, smash that like button down below, and I'll see you in the next video.